2 years ago, tomorrow, I made my comeback on YouTube. Over this weekend, I'm going to be making a tier list of every Pokemon. This is part 2.
Put in A tier. Yet another awkward middle stage, but solid line. Is going high A tier. Best base form starter so far. Monferno's just better. It's going in S. Mid D tier. Polion is going to be low B tier. Starly. Staravia over Pidgeot straight into A tier. I think we know where we're putting Bidoof. But top of C tier. If sound type existed. Next up, we got. And he's going B. He's going A tier. About Budu. I've grown attached to over the years. I always thought Kratos was kind of cool. Ardos. It died. Bastiodon's kinda ugly. All 3 Burmy forms are D tier. Wormadam's even worse. E. I want them solidly in B tier. If it weren't for Mailcombi, Vespiqlen's kinda cool, I guess. Another Pika clone. That carries over to Floatzel.
Smoke weed every day.
That's Shellos. I love Shellos. Gastrodon's even better. I'd even go as far as place it above Quack. I do not like Ambipom's. Don't let its appearance fool you. Drifloon kidnapped. Drifblim's kinda cool. Baneri's cute. With pants. Of Mischievous. Improvements. I never really liked the Glameow. 8 Chingling. C tier. C again. Low B. B. Just so cute. Placing this above Dusclops. Placing this one right below. Toon's my second favorite ghost type of all time. The shinies get progressively worse. Word for it. You wouldn't know the difference. Another iconic Gen 4 Pokemon. Icon after icon. And Mega Lucario was easily Ash's best Journeys Pokemon. Another shiny that's gotten away from me over the years. But Paladon's cool though. What's that? Another Gen 4 icon. Toxicroak will never be on its pre. Another James Pokemon. Snover is whatever.
Obama!
Everyone's made that joke. This should have been Wolfric's Mega in the game. Another iconic, much needed. You thought Lickitung was bad. This is even worse. Cool and all, but not as cool as its pre-evolution. Builds a lot on Tangela, which you would think we already know where Electivire and Magmortar are going. That was pretty easy. Togekiss. I never really appreciate. It's underrated in terms of design, but pretty weak overall. Glaceon's even weaker. I think you know where he's going. Gardevoir. Cape makes the swords look better. That's really all it needs to do. Pro Noir. Because of Brilliant Diamond. This just looks miles better than Glalie into the guidebooks. Had you seen Azelf or seeing Legendary? Made me hate it. Dialga and Palkia are going. Palkia is only weak about their origin forms. But this looks stupid. Design. I want to like Regigigas. It looks cool. But it's so useless for 5 turns. It was a big help to me. The only origin form just improves. Whatever. Manaphy's better. There's that edgy streak again. Both Shaymins are top tier, but so are every other Pokemon. And 4 we have Arceus. Arceus. God of all Pokemon. And we can safely put him in S tier. I like it. High B tier. Snivy I don't really care about. But also, whatever. Strongest design of the 3. Tepig's cute. I'll put in B tier. I don't like Pignite. Emboar just looks even worse. I've always liked Oshawott. Compared to its base form. Both forms of Samurai. I never liked Patrat. And I straight up hate Watchog. But not as much anymore. It is A tier. C tier. My part is going above Persian. And C. Simisage is the least bad. Simisear just looks dead inside. And This is a good place for Simipour. Mana, high C. Yeah, Masharna's in low B tier. Pidove is gonna be in low B. Tranquil is gonna be slightly higher. Unpheasant, high D tier. Blitzel's going in mid B. Have to place in low mid A. Rolla's going mid B. Boldor's going in high B. High A. Woobat, low C. Swoobat, lower C. Drillbur, low B. Drill, mid. Audinos are going in mid B C. Mega, a bit high. Timber, mid. Girder, high. Elder, higher. I mean, bottom of B. I'll put it low A. Now, no Pokemon do I have more mixed feelings for than Seismitoad. On the one hand, I don't like its design. On the other hand, it looks like it's in pain. I think this is close to dead center. Maybe if Sock and Throw had a Tyrogue and Hitmontop clone, it wouldn't be here. Swaddle's in. Swadloon's going a bit higher. Of the Black 2 Nuzlocke. Gone. Venipede, lower mid. Venipede. Going ahead of Deoxys. Looks insane. Makes me think a regional form's coming from Whimsicott. I never cared about Basculin until it got its evolution. Bottom of B. Now Sandile. Mid B. Standard Darmanitan. It was quite a bit high. Zen mode. Just a bit lower. Standard Galarian. Bit lower than regular. But I really like Zen mode Galarian Darmanitan. This is a real Pokemon? Not as good as other crab Pokemon. Lasagna crabs going right here. I like the origin of Scraggy Line's design. Scratchy just pulls that off a bit better. Sigilyph is kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Galarian Mask is a bit lower in C tier. Just because of its evolution method. Cofagrigus over here. The Tortuga line, both. Arkin is low B. Garbodor, mid C. But its G-Max form is going low mid B. Both Zorwas going low mid A. But both Zoroarks go above Gliscor. The Minccino line are both C. Gothita and Gotharita are both around the same place, but Gothitelle is going mid. This high B is C. Duosion is mid-low B. Uniclus is high B. Duckland. Vanillite gets too much hate when Execute exists. I really like Deerling's seasonal gimmick. Saucebuck as well. Another Pika clone. I know I'm doing this out of order, but Shellman and Carablast go in the same place in C tier. So does Scavalier and Excelgor. This is trying to be a Paris and Voltorb clone. Two Pokemon from Gen 1 that I hate. This guy's a little too sus for my liking. Furlish is just fine, but I care a little more about Jellicent. It did not do this Pokemon justice by making it an evolution of Love Disc. Horrible. Jilla's yet another cool Gen 5 bug. Ferroseed is whatever. Ferrothorn. Clink, Clang, and Clink Clang. Stupid name. I like how it gets more complicated with each evolution. Dynamo's cute. Electric's kinda awkward. Electros is the last no weakness Pokemon. The LGM line is meh. More great Gen 5 Pokemon. 6 in a row. I am a sucker for black shinies, and Haxorus is one of them. I'll choose just a watered down Teddy Ursa. But since Ursaring got an evolution, Beartic deserves one. Oh my god, I keep forgetting this thing exists. I love Stunfisk. Its Galarian form has such a creative design. I don't love it as much as the original. One day I would like to use Mienfoo and its evolutionary line, but it just evolves at too late a level to really use. Druddigon is underrated, and it deserves more. I used a Golurk in Sword. Iron looks sick, and Bisharp looks even better. We'll just have to wait for part 3 to know what I think about King Gambit. I like the design origin, but it just looks stupid. Rufflet is high C.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
Hisuian Braviary, still really nice. I like its shiny. Volibee is around where Rufflet is, but Mandibuzz is not on Braviary's level. Heatmore is another underrated Gen 5 mon. Durant, though, it's whatever. Gen 5 coming out with more bangers. Volcarona could very well have been a legendary in an alternate timeline. The Swords of Justice are pretty consistent. I know I'm going out of order again with Keldeo, but I just had to. I do not like the genies. I do not like them at all. Their Therian forms are even worse. I can kind of see Thundurus turning into an animal, whatever it's supposed to be. But Landorus looks the dumbest, and I heard it's the biggest pain in competitive. Reshiram and Zekrom are both A-tier box art legendaries. I really like Kyurem, but it just feels incomplete for a reason. Its fusion forms look incomplete. for a reason. I want to see Kyurem's true form. I don't like Meloetta, and Genesect is cool. And that's Gen 5. I actually started with Chespin in my first ever playthrough of Y. It's the cutest of the three, but it all goes downhill from here. It doesn't all go downhill, but it definitely goes downhill. But then it goes back up. See, Fennekin's pretty cute, but it really does all go downhill from here. Braixen should never have been made humanoid or bipedal. And Delphox is one of the most hated starter Pokemon of all time. Froakie's whatever. Frogedier's pretty cool. But Greninja, S tier.
You're probably wondering why Greninja's so much lower than last time.
That's because Ash Greninja doesn't exist anymore.
The Pokemon anime retconned Ash Greninja.
Bunnelby's pretty cute, and I liked it in the anime. Diggersby's ugly. I've always really liked Fletchling, and it just gets better with every evolution. 6 Talonflame was so good. Scatterbug is whatever. Spupa is whatever. But Vivian, it was always kind of cool. It's no Butterfree, but cool. Litleo's a cute little lion cub. Pyroar's majestic. Florges is pretty. Yeah, I love Skiddo.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Panchum's at least better than Cubchoo. Just like Beartick, Pangoro deserves an evolution. I was never a fan of Furfrou. Esper's just whatever. Same with Meowstic, but less so. Honedge is cool. Doublade is double cool. I want to use an Aegislash one day. Don't really like Spritzy, but I kinda hate Aromatisse. Swirlix is dumb. Slurpuff, I don't know what to make of it. K is adorable. There's something creepy about Malamar. I'm gonna place it below Bayonet. Because Bayonet's supposed to be creepy. Binacle looks stupid. Barbaracle looks at least kinda cool, but at the same time it's kinda dumb. Scrumps and DT. Dragalge is in low B. Clauncher is top of C. Top of there. Clawitser's mid-low B. Helioptile is another shiny I don't have from the Ultra Wormhole. B. Heliolisk looks interesting. Low mid B. Tyrant goes high mid B. A. Amora. Amora's low, but Aurorus is high mid B. Sylveon. Sylveon's grown on me a lot. It's my 4th favorite evolution now. Hawlucha. I've had a few opportunities to get attached to it. Plus it just looks cool. High A. Another Pika clone. I like the connection between Carnage and Diancie, but it goes just above Onyx. This is a dragon for some reason. Sliggoo is still a cute Pokemon. I love what they did with Hisui and Sliggoo and Goodra, making them snails. Goodra is another pseudo-legendary I love. But Hisui and Goodra, I've had an attachment to this thing for the past year and a half. Just a keyring. Phantom is cute. Trevenant looks sick. Pumpkaboo's whatever. So's Gourgeist. Bergmai's whatever. Avalugg looks incomplete, so it's going below mine. Hisui and Avalugg still looks incomplete, but it's more detailed. Noibat's another cute dragon. Noivern's a cool bat Pokemon. Not as cool as Crobat. What's to hate about Xerneas? I think we know where we're putting Yveltal. Zygarde 10% form. I'll start with Dialga. 50% form is just below Yveltal. Complete form's the best yet. All of those forms. Diancee's mid. Kind of like Mega Diancie. I hate Hoopa Confine. Unbound's cool. Finally for Gen 6. Volcanion kind of sucks.
Part 3 is coming tomorrow, July 31st.